And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of Redcliffe Padres versus Coomera Cubs here at another beautiful day on the Gold Coast. It is 3:32. We're running just a little bit behind time, but this is Game 2 of the doubleheader here at Coomera. Good afternoon, Brent. Welcome back.
Good afternoon, Marcel. And today's lineup is brought to you by Grimo's Garage.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
Good old Grimo.
Leading off and playing centre field is Colby Barrett. Hitting in the 2-hole is our left fielder Nick Sablock. Come up with a big double to win the first game. In the 3-hole is Darren Trainer. Darren caught the first game. He's playing third base. Hitting in the 4-hole, Cody Matthews playing shortstop. And 5-hole is Graham Fisher. Graham's moved over from third base. He's playing second base in this game. And the manager, Mr. Azapati, is DHing off the bench. In the 7-hole is Takato Hasegawa. Did I go good with that?
Takuto. Close.
Yeah.
Good pronunciation, though.
He's playing first base. Hitting the 8-hole is Adam Thomas. Adam Thomas is playing right field. And hitting in the number 9 hole and catching this game is Mr. Jamie Fox, not the actor, as we've said before. And on the mound is Mr. Christian Keane, also known as Bubba.
All right, let's get this game underway.
I wish I had the lineup for the Padres, but I don't, once again.
Apologies.
Anyway, big Christian on the mound. He's got the shirt open, as always.
Yep.
Showing off those tattoos. You got a bit of ink on your arm, Marcel, yourself.
Yes, sir. That's my generation up my arm, I think it is.
Right on.
I hope.
As we get underway for pitch number 1. Fastball for strike 1. Good start.
Just with this heat as well, we're just having a few problems with graphics, so we will just try and keep you updated with strikes and balls.
Fastball for ball 1. 1-1.
Today we have a special guest as well, young Jack Waters, stepping up a bit and wanting to commentate today. So we're going to give him a run for his money and see if he can talk baseball.
As Marcel transfers the headset over. Welcome, Jack.
Good afternoon.
I thought you were going to relief in this game today. So what's going on?
Come down with a bit of bronchitis recently, so
Feeling a bit under the weather.
Yeah, it hasn't been good.
All right, so that ball's fouled off for a 2-2 count. How about Christian with that shirt wide open, eh?
Yeah, he needs to get an undershirt.
He's an undershirt.
He needs one. That was good. That's him. He has to express himself. And I guess this game does the talking sometimes. So
That's all right. Full count. Payoff pitch. Foul ball.
ball fouled away there. It's a good pitch.
I've seen Christian throw a few times. Has he worked with Jamie Foxx before?
I believe so. I think he's come out a couple times in relief.
I just saw them just on a different page with signals then for a second.
I think this is the first
Getting
time
used to each other, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the first time I've seen Christian start to Jamie Foxx, actually.
Fastball away for ball 4.
Lead off man aboard with none out. Looking for the double play here.
Come on, Billy.
So once again, a big shout out to everyone watching around the world. If everyone could post where they're watching from around the world. That foul ball nearly took out the the on-deck hitter. A couple of kids that are sitting up there on the dugout roof, giving you the view across the field from the first base side. Pick off to first.
Yeah, good job, boys.
Can you hear me all right, Brett? Yeah?
Can I hear?
Yeah.
I can't hear.
You can't hear me at all.
Can the viewers hear me?
Thumbs
Thumbs up to the viewers if you can hear me.
I'm coming through on the speakers, all right? So
Oh, nice breaking ball. Strike 2. Anyway, behind the scenes, we've got a few technical problems. Marcel's got plugs and knobs and dials, and it's all happening. I wish I was technically minded as he is.
what's going on here?
Weak ground ball to second base. Shovels it to short.
No play.
Cody Matthews just tried to throw the ball there before he caught it. He just dropped the ball for an E6. So we have first and second with nobody out. Pass ball for strike 1. Just seems Christian and Jamie Fox, the catcher, just seem to be running through a lot of signs. I'm not sure if they've worked together before. So, anyway, number 3 here showing bunt. Foul ball at the plate.
Check 1, 2. Mic check. Can you hear me there, Brett? No, not at all. Okay. I'm coming through there.
Maybe just then.
Maybe just then.
Two strikes. Nobody out, first and second. See the Coomera Cubs president, Nick Day, is umpiring home plate today. Ball inside. Breaking ball on the outside part. For strike 3. Hitter didn't seem to be happy with that strike. Called strike. Anyway, he walked back to the dugout. 1 out. First and second. First pitch strike, looked like a slider. Another breaking ball for strike 2. Just watching the runner there. A little jam shot to first base. He looks at second, but he decides to play it himself for the second out at first base. 2 outs. Runner at second and third. Strike one. Yeah, yep. Myself still having some technical issues. Yeah.
Well,
There we
that's
go.
a bit better.
That's better.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back. Oh, all right. I'll put our guest speaker back on.
A ground ball to second base. Runs it over to first for the third out.
I'll bring our guest speaker back on just after the break.
So after the break, a couple of base runners, 0-0. Back in a minute. All right, back to the bottom of the first. Mr. Colby Barrett, the centre fielder, is leading it off.
On the mound for Redcliffe, Kaino Wynyard.
Strike one.
Young 17-year-old prodigy right there. Runs it up to low 90s. Very high spin rate on the fastball.
What do you think of Colby with no batting gloves and rubs his hands in the dirt?
I love it.
Old school, long
It's
hair.
Grip it and rip it. Taken low. Two on the count. Swung on.
Lazy fly ball to centre. For out number one. Hitting in the 2-hole today is Nick Sablock. Nick come up with a big double. to win the baseball game. He won it for himself. He was finished the game on the mound and then come up with the game-winning double. Got the W for himself. Is Nick's family watching again?
I believe so.
Big shout out again to all our international viewers. If you all could say hi from where you're watching from.
Where can we see that? Confirm the
Is there
feed.
someone watching from the dugout over there?
At the feet.
Skates,
Trickles away there.
skate safe.
Sablock, a Cal State Northridge alumni. Spent his senior year there. In his words, he said he tore it up, basically. So, yeah. So we know the count.
I like Nick. He's a funny guy. He's
Yeah.
there's no high, there's no low. He's just even keeled all the time.
And that's just him. That's him. Oh,
Ball four.
all four. My apologies.
Runner on first, one out. Mr. Darren Trainer with his purple helmet. Where's that purple helmet coming from?
I believe that's Dylan Sipples.
Dylan
I'm
Sybil.
unsure. Mr. Cape Cod.
He's
in the box.
coaching first base on this notice. Dylan.
Till Sip, yeah. Kai from the set. Swung on. Fouled straight back. Into missing a day there. Nick always seems to cop at least one ball a game. Don't know how he does it, but he's on a streak.
Is that karma? Karma for what? It's probably mostly when he's boys pitching too.
Yeah, exactly. On strike from the set. Taken at the knees for a strike. It's that good downhill fastball from Kainoa there. Easily locatable.
How about them yellow and black spikes he's wearing?
That's good. I don't know where he got them from, but a bit of a mismatch with the colors there, but it works for
Trying to
him.
go him.
Foul away there. Down the right field line. And they'll run it back 0-2. Payoff pitch from the set. Fastball in the dirt. Blocked by catcher Jay Myers. One to the count. Fastball up. This is for ball two. This is where Kai usually likes to let it go. Run it back a bit.
You're doing a good job, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
We were talking off air and Jack was a little bit nervous. He said, you do all the talking and I'm just sitting here quiet and he's just going away. Doing good, man.
Chopped on the shortstop. Decides to go to second.
For the second out.
For the second out.
Good choice.
Easy hop there.
Number 4 hitter, Cody Matthews playing shortstop today.
Cody Matthews, a Marshall University product. Also spent his senior year there in North Carolina. Part of the Atlantic 10 division, I believe. I'm unsure. swing on.
Big
This
swing.
to center
High
field.
fly ball to centre.
Camped under it. Fully third out of the inning.
So after first inning, we got no score. Back after the break. We're back here in the top of the second inning. Christian Keane back on the mound. No score. Nice ball for strike one. I'm a fan of the Padre uniforms. I don't like the no sleeves, but I like the all grey.
The vest.
I don't like the vest, but I like the all
You
grey.
don't like the vest?
I like the all grey.
I think it's just a bit too many layers.
The vest. This reminds me of the Colorado Silver Bullets, and I don't think you even know who they are. You do?
No, the Rockies had sleeves, though.
Colorado Silver Bullets was the first female professional baseball team.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's what I mean. Before you were born.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Pre-02 era.
Strikes the first one out.
We need a Redcliffe lineup.
Yeah, no, I don't. For as big and tall Christian is, he's got a lower arm slot, hasn't
Yeah, he really brings it down. His shoulder comes down, and it gets himself on plane towards home plate. It's not the most efficient movement, but he gets the job done. 2-0 pitch on the way. Two-seamer. Almost ran back to the outside corner. Runs the count to 3-0. Dots the outside there.
So as I said in the first game, this is the second game of a doubleheader, so we're only playing 7 innings, not 9. So you want to get on the board as early as you can. I suppose you want to get on the board as early as you can in every baseball game. Slapped in the right field for a single. Ran her first one out.
Looking for a double play ball here to get us out of the inning. Again, two-seamer misses outside. Ball one. No lead at first base. Christian from the set.
Hey, get yours right here.
2-0 pitch. Leaks it inside. Grab ball to third base on to second for one. Pick it first, late. Almost a successful double play there to get out of the inning.
You got down the line all right.
Yeah, you can move. It's a good hard 90 there by Luke Smith of Redcliffe.
Two outs.
Up to the plate now for Redcliffe. Lachlan Wilson. In on the knees for ball one. Half decent lead there at first base. Stretch. Swung on, lifted into right field. Adam Thomas on the run, can't get it. Receives it on a hop.
He's running third. He's held up.
That's right.
I think the Padres manager, Phil Overlap, cost himself a run there. He held the runner up, and the cutoff man dropped the ball. Definitely with 2 outs, I think should have been on the front foot setting that runner there.
Tomo did a good job of not necessarily corralling that baseball, but receiving it quickly, pivoting, getting it back into the infield quickly to prevent that run from scoring.
And what's the key in the outfield? Always hit your cutoff.
Always hit your cutoff. Graham with a good arm at second base could also have prevented that run if they did choose to wave him home. Two on, 2 out. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one.
I was talking to Christian before the game, and was talking to him about how aggressive these Padres guys were at the first pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
We just saw it just then.
We'll have to get after it because I know it's going to be around the strike zone to some degree. Not that one though. Outside for ball one. Count evens at 1 apiece. Bubba from the set. Swung on, grounded foul over towards the third base dugout.
So this has been your first year in the A grade, Jack?
I have played pieces of the previous 2 seasons, but I haven't had a starting role.
So what do you make of it? You having a good time?
It's good. I love putting up, a good fight against some highly competitive teams in the GBL. Yeah, I just like to go out there and compete. Swung on, lifted onto center field. Colby Barrack camped underneath it. Records the 3rd out of the inning.
Colby just, for all our viewers, Colby just missiled the ball in, and he didn't realise there was 2 outs.
Oh boy.
So he sort of looked up and there wasn't a cutoff man there, and he didn't know.
Oh,
He was confused.
He got it back in. That was quickly.
Anyway, after the top of the second inning is still 0-0. And we'll be back after this break. Now leading off the bottom of the second is Graham Fisher, playing second base. What do you think about them stirrups, Jack?
Yeah, they're okay. Bit out of the colour coordination, but they do the job. Matches the
number on his back.
The number on his back, yeah.
He's a big man, isn't he? Oof.
Lazy pop-up to second base there. Caught for the first out of the inning. Unsure of his stature. I think he's about 6'4", 6'3", yeah. Probably 6'4". Hefty looking fella.
Now at the plate, the
Big
DH, the manager, Andrew Azapati.
Taking the low for ball one.
Also known as Azza. You know he's had a shave. How many years do you reckon that's knocked off his...
Maybe 7 or 8.
Marcel's got 7 fingers up.
Marcel's got 7. Andrew calls time there. Resets himself. Fakes a bunt there. Pulls it back for ball 2.
Because everyone knows how fast he can run. Everyone's forgetting that. Good swing. Jam shot over to second baseman's head. Base hit.
Oh, he's from the right fielder.
See, talking about how fast he can run. The right fielder had a shot and thrown him out of first base.
That's cheap.
I tell you what, it was bang bang.
Do not like that. Unless here's a board with a lead-off, not a lead-off single.
There's a
single. 2-out single, yeah.
No, 2-out. No. 1-out single. Taco up. Now, Taco likes the first pitch fastball. Watch this.
He does. Fouled on straight back. That's good there. That was a good healthy swing.
Rolls over at the third. Third to second. As it slides in. Out number 2. Safe at first.
Up to the dish now. Right fielder, number 8, Adam Thomas.
I've got no information on Adam. Is he new to the
I
club?
believe he served in the military for how many years? 4, 5? Now I believe he's a school teacher. Unsure of what school that is, however.
So he's local.
I believe so, yeah. Likes to be cute, matching cleats with our manager, Andrew Azapad. Fouled away off the right side for strike 1.
Just looking down there at Scott Nares. Scott Nares is coaching third base, and he's not as coordinated as a given sides.
Swung on a chop to third baseman, charging in. Makes the play. Athletic play there by the third baseman for Redcliffe for out number 3.
So at the bottom of the second inning, still no score. We'll be back after this break. Now we're back. Christian Key still on the mount. Once again, the Padres attacking early in the count. First pitch swinging, fly ball to centre field. 1 pitch, 1 out. Bucket of those for Christmas. Pitcher's best friend.
Can't confirm that. Love me some first pitch outs. One away for the tall right-hander, Bobber Keane. Pitch on the way. Inside. 4-1. Got away from young Jamie Foxx there.
Big swing. No, he got struck out looking last time. He wasn't happy about it.
Maybe a questionable call. Bounced on to Graham Fisher, the second baseman. Flips it to Takuto for the second out of the inning.
He nearly ran it all the way.
Almost. Could have been a 4 unassisted there.
Is that 3 pitches, 2 outs? 4 pitches, 2 outs? Not many.
3 pitches, 2 outs, yeah. Slider inside for ball 1. Just missed there. Bubba working very quick, efficiently getting outs. Tusima comes back over the plate for strike 1.
Looked like he slipped on the mound there.
Yeah.
Something went on.
It did look like a changeup though, but regardless, it's ball 2. 2-1 the count. Bubba Keane looking in, receiving the sign. Comes to the set. Pitch on the way. Barely missed away. I think that was a strike. I think it got robbed there. 3-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Slider outside for ball 4. 2 away with a man on. Bubba's doing a very good job minimizing innings here. He does give up a freebie, whether it be an error or a walk. Does himself a favor and picks himself up. Gets that next out.
He's not getting that low strike, is he?
No. I mean, he received a few calls back in the first inning, especially on that strikeout earlier.
There we go.
Swung on, lifted to right field. The defensively changed Adam Thomas, now Caleb Sucker in right field, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning.
As we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, still 0-all. Now leading off the bottom of third is Jamie Fox hitting out of the 9 hole, wearing his sparkly white cleats. What do you think of the white cleats?
They need to get dirty eventually, but it's fairly high maintenance. I don't like white cleats. Swung on a fastball inside. 4 strike 1. Jamie going with no batting gloves. First time in a while I've seen that. Slider. Bites the inside corner. 4 strike 2.
So Jamie and Kai, they played together as well?
No, I believe there's 1 whole age. There's an age group difference there.
Oof. As he throws the bat down to third base and strike 3.
Good pitch there by Kynal. Tight curveball in the dirt.
Top of the lineup, Kobe Barrett playing centre field. Last at bat, he flew out to centre field.
Fastball outside, taken for ball 1. Colby, a product of Cal Poly University in California, is a real estate agent back home. Fastball swung on, drilled into right field, bounces in front of Luke Smith for a single.
Runner on first, 1 out. Nick Soblock coming to the plate, the left fielder. He walked in his first at bat. It's funny to see Azar over there giving his signals. He's got no hat on. He's got his makeup on.
He's meant to be in the dugout.
No hat, makeup on. Being the bat boy, picking up the bat. Does it all.
MVP. Fastball taken up there. Kind of just got away from Kynal there. What I found with Kai is that he finds success when he simply just lets his arm go along for the ride. If he finds his legs and really goes down that mound and his arm's there for along the ride, he's very successful. Fills up the strike zone a lot. Yeah, 2-0 the count with a man aboard. Ball 3 taken high and away. Adam Thomas actually served, what was it, 15 plus years in the military. So we thank you for your service. 3-0 pitch on the way. Kynal falls over on the mound there. Kicks some dirt up. Ball 4 for Nick Sublock, second walk of the day. So we have a mound visit.
Now you're a pitcher, and when you get a mound visit out there from your manager, tell me what sort of conversations that goes on.
Really depends on what the manager sees, whether it's just a confidence thing, or like a confidence or reassurance thing, or something mechanical, whether you're seeing a mechanical breakdown there, just anything to get me thinking straight again. Really helps.
Or not think at all.
Or not think at all, yeah. Conversations really just depend on what the manager sees.
So runner on first and second with 1 out. Brings us to the plate, Darren Trainer, playing third base today in this game.
Runners on the move.
Straight steal.
Straight double steal. Led there by Colby Barrett. Nick Sablock trailing onto second base. Great piece of base running. Oh, on the count.
So they've got the
Runners
infield
in
in.
second and
Infield
third.
in, and he's gone to the wind-up.
Ball away, Colby Barrack charging home. Slides in for the first run of the game.
Safe. There's a big powder dust comes through the booth. There you rose, mate.
I need some sunnies. I need some goggles or something.
We're in front, 1-0.
Go Cubs. Darren Trainer digging in for the 1-1 pitch.
So still kept the infield in.
Ball high and tight for ball 2.
Ground ball to the second baseman. Gets the second out of first base, and Nick Sablock remains at third. I wasn't sure what happened there. That, as far as Jack had to rip the headphones off and the plug come out of the wall.
I'll cover in for a bit.
Good breaking ball. Good breaking ball.
How'd your conversation go, mate? It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Come from a pitcher's perspective, it's actually good to have a good commentator on that perspective to give to the audience.
Right.
So,
Good swing.
looks like we're up 1-0 to the Caps. 2 out, runner at third.
Yeah, so Jack is not pitching today because he's got a bad case of bronchitis, and then he just had to whip the headphones off in a hurry, have a big coughing fit, and walk away.
He's done well.
Oh.
High fast ball. This is
Oh,
good opportunity here for the Cubs.
ground ball to shortstop. Over to first for the third out. Oof.
Very close.
So the end of 3.
Exciting innings, this one. We got a run over the board. Onto the board, I should say.
Cubs 1, Padres 0.
We'll be back after the break.
Are we back here? Jack, you better now?
Feeling better, yes. Guzzled down some water. They're good.
I think the whole bottle's in.
Yeah, I
bottle's
filled it
empty.
up all the way. Just chugged it down before I got back here. Two-seamer misses away there.
So you're a big Angels fan, hey?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What made you come to loving the Angels?
Family holiday to Anaheim. I think 4 years ago now. Maybe 5, unsure. But yeah, it's the first ballpark I ever visited, I guess. And unfortunately, it wasn't open due to renovation. Couldn't go inside the ballpark and see it. But nonetheless, got to stand outside and take pictures and do all the touristy stuff. So yeah, stuck with it.
Favourite player? You're going to say it, aren't you?
I am actually not going to say that.
Okay, then.
Favourite
player?
Max Scherzer of the Washington Nationals.
Yeah.
Most dominant right-handed pitcher in the game right now.
As Bubba walks the leadoff hitter. You know what I love about Scherzer? His eyes.
His eyes.
You look at his eyes.
It's got those two different coloured eyes.
You even know what I'm talking about? It's got 2 different colour eyes.
Leadoff man aboard for the Padres. Change up, misses low.
So how about the Angels signing Anthony Rendon today?
That was 2 days ago, actually.
Oh, yesterday?
I think it just became official yesterday, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
He's just entered his prime. He's going to be a very useful bat. And essentially, as that ball is fouled away there on the attempted bunt, essentially our infield becomes Gold Glove caliber all the way around the horn. So I'm excited. I think we just actually need some legitimate pitching now. We've been lacking that for a few years. Unfortunately, with the passing of Tyler Skaggs.
It's a bit rough being in the same division as the Astros.
Has its ups and downs. But yeah, it's tough to compete in that division. The American League West. Bunt attempt right out in front of home plate. Great job by Bubba to corral that baseball and get the first out of the inning.
Did you see that, Ronnie? You watching, I hope? Athlete getting off the mound. Jack's looking at me going, who's Ronnie? Ronnie's Bubba's dad watching online at the moment.
Oh.
So now the manager, as is coming out to the mound to have a chat with Bubba. I don't know what he just saw there, but he must have seen something.
Yeah. Maybe just some coordination with Darren there at third base required. Some communication.
We runner on second, getting their signal straight. So 1 out, runner on second.
Fastball over the plate for the first strike.
There's that low strike he gets sometimes. Sometimes he gets it, sometimes he doesn't.
I think those ones you don't get is generally on that two-seamer where it fails to come back over the plate. Jamie does a great job of receiving the baseball. That's outside for ball 1. Does a great job of receiving the baseball. But I think it's just not as presentable as the other pitches. Runner on second for Luke Smith of the Padres. Ball down low. Again. Close and questionable. Bob just needs to come right at him here. Induce a ground ball to the left side. Hold him at second. Outside for ball 3. 3-1 pitch on the way. Oh. It's all right. Sets up the double play ball here. Just have to make sure you get the first one there at second base.
I haven't seen a lot of Christian pitch, but he looks like his velocity's down from what I've seen in the past. I see.
Yeah, his workload is very high when he does come out to pitch, especially start. It's
There's another bunt.
high intensity.
Darren Trainer out in front of the plate, throws to first.
Jamie Foxx behind the dish.
Look,
Makes
just look,
Yeah.
mirror image of
Yeah,
Trainer in the first game.
that was great to bounce up there, crowd that baseball, get that out at first base. That was a really good throw.
There's a lot of bunts today, isn't there?
Yeah, they like playing small ball. I guess they have faith in their lineup for the people behind the bunters to do the job. Back to the top of the lineup we go. 2 on, 2 out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Man, there's dust all over the desk. Is annoying. Pitch taken low for ball 1. Jackson shot. Jackson. You can have the rest. There you go. Nice change piece. Back over the plate there for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1. Swung on, chopped to third base. Darren on the run, makes the throw.
Did he stay on the base? So the throw was a bad throw, and he had to go out and get it, and he did pick it, but the umpire said that he pulled his foot off the bag, so he dragged. And because he dragged, the runners come from third home, and the runner came all the way home from second. And in all the confusion, the runner that actually hit the ball actually took off and ran to second because no one was at second. And now, Andrew Azzopardi's just been ejected from the game by the second base umpire. Short fuse there. What do you say, Jack?
I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't see anything. I mean, Andrew was in the dugout.
He just got ejected. A quick arm went up, tossed. Maybe we can get him in the booth now talking.
I doubt we'll do that.
Saying all that, I know you're not meant to overly have an opinion when you commentate. I think the umpire got that call right. I think he did drag off the base.
Maybe.
Wait, someone chuck me a towel, please.
Runner takes off for third. Jamie Foxx will throw down to third. It was a good running start there.
He's still in the dugout.
On, Billy.
Ball just misses there. Three balls. Over the heart of the plate for strike 1. Red light all the way there.
So Az is pacing away over there still with his hat off. Steam coming out of his ears.
Talking with Ian Lee coming out of the bullpen.
Rip a ball down the third base line up against the big purple monster.
Quickly corralled, brought back into the infield.
Nick held him to a single.
Third run of the game comes across for the Padres. Third run of the inning, actually. Two outs here, with a man aboard. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate for strike one. Bubba really just needs to work hard here, get that third out of the inning and delay the momentum falling the Padres' way. Carter Bell, first base leading, he takes off. Jamie with the throw down to second. Just late. Good throw there by Jamie Fox. Base runner with a good jump, however. Ball up. Check swung.
Cubs are still in this game, but they've got to watch themselves to get away from him in a hurry.
I do, yeah.
Stay composed.
It's that momentum piece again. Just needs to really shut down this inning, minimize the damage, so the boys can get back in the dugout and reset themselves, recalibrate.
I'm just watching Azza. Azza's ripped his jersey off and he's still standing at the end of the dugout. He's going to have to watch himself.
I believe he is allowed to
Well,
stand there. Or fall down and in. I'm really curious as to what happened there, as to why Andrew got ejected.
That's what I was asking you. What did he say? I threw
I'm
that one
sure.
at you.
I want to know. I'm throwing it back at you.
There's some language with a bit of colour in it, I reckon.
Potentially. That's nothing new of Azza, though.
Umpires don't like that.
Straight back. I think there was some lingering beef from the first game, however, with Azza and the base umpire. Is that Scott Sharples? Base umpire?
President,
Tight.
GCBA.
Oh, yeah, he is too. Yeah.
That was the last out. Last thing we had.
Oof.
Curveball swung on and missed for the second strike. That was a really big swing though, really healthy. Better pitch though. 1-2 pitch, fastball outside. Runs the count even. 2-2 with 2 on and 2 out. Padres lead by 2. Slide piece. Swung on, lifted into right field. Caleb Syker camped underneath it. Makes the catch for the third out of the inning.
So top of fourth inning, there was a good inning for the Padres. Padres lead the Cubs 3-1. And we'll be back after this short break.
Well, as Brent takes a short break, we are back. Bottom of the fourth here at Coomera Cubs baseball. Padres are leading game 2. 3-1 over the Cubs with the first pitch strike down the guts. Up high for ball 1. So, young Jackie Jack, I've been waiting for this day to commentate with you for a long time, my friend.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have.
I'm not shy, as you all know.
Swung on, lined into left field there for a sharp single. Mr. Graham Fisher is aboard.
So tell me, university next year, mate. I mean, next year.
Next year?
The year after.
The year after. Still have to graduate high school yet.
Yep. How's that all going for you?
It's good. The process isn't necessarily complete, but pieces are put in place for my departure for the US.
Very overwhelming?
Um,
Because I believe a lot of people talk to you about it.
Not overwhelming, but I'm very fortunate for this opportunity. It's not something I expected, but it was one of my goals, and it's achieved. So now I just have to work hard to, I'm going there, but now I have to make sure I stay there.
Get that $1 million contract, mate.
Eventually, get my degree first.
So what are you actually going to be studying while you're in the States?
Error by the third baseman there. That was actually Kai Griffiths, our newest member of Coomera Cubs. On a board, I believe. Was that a pinch hit?
I believe he is coming in for Azza.
He's coming in for Azza because he got ejected. So Kai Griffiths with his first Cubs A-grade hit there. In place for Andrew Azapati. Takudo Hasegawa up to the plate now. Takes ball 1 down low. What am I studying?
Yeah, so what are you studying at university?
Well, I have briefly looked into it, and I want to do something that I can really apply myself to. So I've looked at degrees such as sports management, which can lead to agency roles and things like that. But I'm also not opposed to doing something fairly generic, such as marketing and advertising, which can be applied to various things in real life. So yeah,
Nice.
something to give me a broad template to work with.
With a slap shot there down to left field again by Taco.
Cubs are threatening here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, none out. Bases loaded. Caleb Syker up to bat.
Who's Caleb in place for? Who was that? That was... Caleb Syker. Yeah, he's in right field. He replaced Adam Thomas. Takes curveball in the dirt. This is his first at-bat of the day.
So playing centre field for B grade in the first game of the day this morning. Having a break.
Swung on and drilled into centre field. Centre fielder getting over. It goes over his head. That'll trickle to the wall. One run scores. The second run scores. Takudo coming into third. And he's thrown out on the relay. A 2 RBI triple there by Caleb Syker. Drilled that fastball, and we have a tie ball game.
They really pushed Tuck to try and get in front.
Yeah.
There, he just wasn't quite quick enough.
Maybe a peculiar route coming around third from second base there. Who knows?
But 1 out, runner at third. This tied ball game.
Infield is playing in with Jamie Fox up to the plate. Takes a curveball for a strike. So what do we have here? We had a single.
Look at you go. You're doing well, Jack.
Trying not to
He's
cough
got
my lungs up though.
he's got the pen and paper out. He's getting into this commentary, which is good. And that's what we're about here as well, learning. So if you guys are up for the challenge, by all means, come and see me. I'll stick you on a microphone or a camera, teach you a thing or two, and we'll go from there. Another ball in the dirt. A great block by the Padres catcher there, keeping it in front.
Mr. J. Myers.
Jay Myers.
Brisbane Bandits development player catcher.
Jamie Fox getting punched.
That is his second out of the inning here. Mr. Colby Barrack up to the plate now.
So we're at the top of the lineup, I believe.
Was that strikeout looking?
That was strikeout looking. Low for ball one. 2 out, runner at third. Scores are tied here in the bottom of the fourth. This has turned into an exciting ball game again.
Caleb Saka with a cheeky lead off down there at third. Tried to distract Kainoa. Curveball just inside for ball 3.
What do you reckon? Take a hack?
Red light.
Yeah, good call.
Colby is aboard with a 4-pitch walk. That brings to the plate Nick Sablock. He has walked twice on the day. Potentially looking to drill into the gap here. Colby with a 4-pitch walk. Nick Sablock batting second in the lineup. Curveball up for ball 1. That's a risky move there. Starting first pitch curveball.
Is it?
Especially coming straight off an at-bat.
From a 4-ball.
Heavily touted with
walk.
curveballs, yeah.
What do you reckon?
He'll come at him with the heater here. Pick off in the dirt. Corralled by the first baseman. Nick digging in for the 1-0 pitch. The set by Kai. Colby takes off from first. Pitches outside for ball 2. Colby successfully swipes second base. Looks like he may have hurt himself. Maybe just a face full of dirt.
Yeah. Our first base coach is little Sip. Whoops, sorry about that. Just getting a bit of breeze back here. Dylan, yeah, young Dylan Sipple. So, and our third base coach is Scotty Nias.
It's a 3-1 count.
3-1 count.
2 on, 2 out. Hitters count here for Nick Sablock. Time is called. We had a curveball in the dirt. Ball high and away. And the call stands. 3-1 count with 2 on, 2 out.
3-1, yeah. Bit of confusion there.
Yeah.
Everyone was just wondering what the count
Hitters
was.
count here. Up and away for ball 4. That puts Nick Sablock on with his 3rd consecutive walk of the day. His on-base percentage is flying through the roof.
Great plate discipline.
I don't think he's received a half-decent strike today, though. Darren Trainer foul tips one into the mid of Jay Myers for strike 1. Curveball. Left upstairs for ball 1.
1-1 the
Ball
count.
2.
Bases loaded, 2 out, bottom of the 4th, and in the scores are tied.
Swung on, fouled straight back.
Into the neighbour's yard. Yep.
Trickled under the fence over there. What is this? Sheep flying around behind us. Need to tape that to the fence.
He's got to really protect it here.
Darren hits it on the ground at second base. Opt for the long out to first for the 3rd out of the inning.
That was a long inning.
That was a long inning. Cubs tied up 3 apiece. Threatened for more, but nothing of it.
We'll be back after the break. Back. Welcome back, folks. Top of the 5th. Scores are tied. Padres 3, Cubs 3.
We have a pitching change.
We
Thomas Faulkner is in for relief for Christian Keane. Also defensively, we have Darren Trainer behind the dish now. Graham Fisher moves from second to third. And we have Jamie Fox moving from behind the dish to second base. Didn't hold his swing up there.
Even Nick called it straight
Yeah.
away. So
Yeah.
Darren checked the swing, but
Yeah, Darren was unsure. I don't think he heard Nick make the call. So what we have, Darren is now behind the dish. Swung on a line to left field, falls in front of Nick Sablock for a leadoff single. Takuda is still up there. That is now Saka. And Jamie Fox. Yeah, that's a base.
you're doing well with that, mate. I'm
Thank you.
very proud of you.
Appreciate that.
There's hope for you in college after all.
Oh my god. I gotta focus on high school first. Get through my senior year.
And I believe you're at Rabina High School,
Rabina State High School.
my old school.
Your old stomping grounds.
Yep.
Back pick to first base. Takudo misses the tag there. I believe it may have been a time there.
Yeah, a lot has changed since my day of school, playing baseball at Rabina, to your days of playing baseball at Rabina.
I didn't know you played baseball at Rabina. Swung on. Drilled into left center gap. Nick Sablock underneath that for the first out of the inning. I didn't know you played baseball at Rabina.
Yeah. So my original baseball club was Rabina Braves. I went to Rabina State Primary, then Rabina High School, and played the baseball program with Mr. Norrie himself was my
Mr.
coach.
Norrie.
Yeah.
God, that's a blast from the past.
Reese Nitt was also playing baseball with me back
He
in
was
the day.
there. Yeah. I should probably look for some photos of you.
Oh, you shall not.
There should definitely be some in the archive somewhere. Swung on.
Some
First strike.
some GCBA Grand Finals winner. Yeah.
That's a flex.
Under 12s, my friend.
Wow.
Drinking non-alcoholic champagne. The glory of being a 12-year-old, mate.
One out with one aboard. Shows bunt. Bunts it up the first base line. Takudo on the throw to second. Gets the force out at the lead runner there. Great play there. Kind of a hard bunt up the line.
Yeah.
Really slapped it.
Well, it was a curve coming in, and he
Yeah.
kind of
Just jabbed at it there. Nonetheless, 2 away now with a runner on first. Young Luke Smith up to the plate. Oh, time is called.
There's just a question going on out there with Cody. I believe he's asking about the play that just happened with the runner that was coming through.
I don't think he slid. So maybe he was wanting an interference call, perhaps. Unsure. Nonetheless,
Until we get those microphones on them umpires.
and GoPros and everything. First pitch of the at-bat. All the way to the backstop. I think that just got away from young Toma there. How many viewers we got?
How many people are watching this game today? Let's go into it.
See some comments.
Just remember, folks, if you're new to the video, make sure you comment down below where you're from. Let us know. Oh,
Turn that down. 25 whole viewers. What's going off?
25. Okay, folks, let's have a look-see. Yes, sir, I'm here. Attaboy, Ronnie. Good to know you're still around. Playing small ball due to the managers having no faith in his hitters. Yes and no. Remember, folks, that it's a double header. It's much of muchness. Then this team is probably second on the ladder, so it's got them this far. Marty, hello, Marty. Your old man's listening too, mate.
Oh, well, tell him to get off. I don't want him listening to me.
So you're just going to cough away there. Catching the outside edge of that plate. 2-1 the count. 2 out here at the top of the... High for ball 4.
Luke Smith aboard. Runners on second and first. 2 away here. The Padres threatening. Young Kainoa up to the plate. Is he... Young Kainoa pinch hitting for
Wilson?
Lucky Wilson, I believe. I think that's what was just said. So he'll be coming in to hit for himself now on the mound, I believe, unless he is receiving a pitching change. First pitch on the way. Catches the inside corner for strike 1.
This is a actual pretty bad time of the day here at Coomera as well, because that sun is virtually directly behind home plate.
Absolutely beaming into the outfield there. Gives them a tough time, especially even for the infielders. Line drives, pop-ups. Curveball misses up. Young Kainoa recently represented the Australian national team at the Under-18 World Cup.
Oh, really?
Saw him make a few pitching appearances. Performed exceptionally well. Swung on, missed. A high fastball there for strike 2.
Yes, Marty. Yes, Jack is commentating.
Unbelievable. Hey, Marty.
Dad.
Sorry.
So, yes, 1 and 2 the count, 2 out. Runners at first and second.
Swung on Jordan to left center. Colby Barrack on the run there. Won't get to it. Bounces just in front of the wall. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Kainoa with a 2 RBI double.
Which puts the Padres in the lead 5-3. Well done, Padres. The 2 out stand-up double.
Fastball led over the heart of the plate there. Kainoa got a good piece of it. He will be representing Queensland at the Under-18 Australian Youth Championships in Geelong this year.
Wow.
In January.
Good on him.
From the Geelong, January 6th until the 12th, I believe, or the 13th. Something like that. Fouled straight back off the top of the net. It was previously, the championships were previously held in Blacktown. Yep. Over the period of, I think it was 13 days.
If a lot of people don't know where Blacktown is, it's in Sydney.
Western Sydney there.
So that's the southern part of
it is
the
played
East
at
Coast.
the Blue Sox, Sydney Blue Sox home ground at the Blacktown International Sports Park there, the home of the 2000 Olympics.
Just missing there for ball 1 with a curve.
Thomas Faulkner, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted just behind second base. Jamie Foxx on the run.
Great
Makes
catch.
the catch. Well done there to prevent a 3rd run from scoring on a bleeder. After 5, Padres 5, Cubs 3.
We'll be back after the break. Welcome back, folks, in the bottom of the fifth. And Padres are in the lead, 5-3 over the Cubs. Cody Matthews at the plate. I believe there's a new pitcher on the mound as well.
New pitcher for the Padres.
First pitch is a ball.
Fouled straight back there by Cody Matthews, the Marshall University product. As said before, Kainoa moves to shortstop. That's why he came in to hit for himself. And is currently being relieved in the bottom of the fifth. Curveball swung on and lifted into shallow right center. Luke Smith under it. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Plate umpire today is Nicholas Day. And field is Scott Sharples, who actually umpired plate on the previous game. First pitch for strike. See, he stole his hat there, and now he's come back and claimed it back off you.
Young Lincoln. I was really enjoying that hat. It was fun. Mr. Fisher takes ball one in the dirt. What's he doing? 1-1 the count. Graham digs in. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Drilled into right field. That'll get to the fence.
Let's see how quick this guy moves.
Oh.
Oh.
He actually just drilled it over the wall.
What?
For a solo home run. I thought that bounced over. It cleared that whole fence. So, Graham Fisher with a solo dinger to reduce the Cubs' lead to 5-4. That was smoked, actually. Oh, look at that. That had some carry. That had some legitimate lift.
First, second, third game of...
I think, yeah, it's his second series, so fourth game.
And hits a homer.
Hits a homer.
Well done.
He's doing good for himself.
Welcome to the Cubs, mate.
That's followed up by a pitch in the dirt for ball one to Kai Griffith, our newest Cubs member. Kai in place for Andrew as a party at the DH role. Skied into center field. Camped under it to make the catch for the second out of the inning.
And that brings Tako to the plate.
Takuto Hasegawa, first baseman. He's grounded into a fielder's choice. He's roped a single through the left side. Fouled off the catcher Jay Myers there for the second strike.
Parenting 101, mate.
Grounded onto shortstop. Kainoa corrals that baseball. Throws it over to first base for the third out of the inning. We're through 5 full. Padres 5, Cubs 4.
With a solo home run there from Fish, we will go into the top of the 6th. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We are in the top of the 6th, and I have a guest speaker with me today. We'll just make sure his microphone's all connected up properly. First pitch, ball outside, I believe. I'm here with young Mitchell Anderson, one of the junior league baseball players here at Coomera Cubs. Say hello, mate.
Hello.
So tell me, what got started you into baseball?
Went to the same school, primary school, as Oscar Hyde.
Yeah.
And I said to him, if he plays,
Don't be nervous, mate. It's just you're just chatting with me here, mate.
I said if he plays footy for a season, I'll play baseball.
Yep.
I had no clue what the sport was.
Yeah, okay.
I was grade 2. I had no clue. But I decided to come play, and then played ever since then.
Fouling one off that. It's all right, mate. There's a fence there. Relax. You're all right. I believe you have the pleasure of actually playing in Williamsport.
Yeah.
So please explain to the viewers out there what is Williamsport?
Williamsport's a place in America, in Pennsylvania, and that's where Little League first started, and that's where they played the Little League World Series. And my Little League team last year won the Little League national title, and we got to go play for Australia over there.
That's incredible. How old are you?
Right now, 14.
There you go. So there's hope for everybody.
Yeah.
So don't play football, play baseball, and you get sent to America.
Yeah.
Right?
And you won't get hurt as much.
With a slap shot to right field, I believe. Caleb unable to make the catch. And it's going to be a stand-up double there for the Padres. No, he did make the catch.
That was a good catch. I thought he dropped it.
He slid into the fence and obviously made the catch. So. One out here in the top of the 6th. No runners on. Bit more about yourself, Mitchell.
This year, I also represented Next Gen over in America,
Yep.
which 2 major league players, Trent Olchin and Ryan Smith, they took over a team from Melbourne and Queensland.
Yep.
And I played in that team over in America and California.
That's
as
cool.
well.
You love baseball,
Yeah.
by the sounds of it. You
Yeah.
went from playing football in year 2 to now playing, where, in the States?
Yeah, in the States, all over Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must be proud.
Yeah.
Proud of yourself.
Yeah, pretty proud.
Yeah. And anyone else you got to thank?
Yeah, Mum
Yeah.
for getting me to practice and stuff. Thankful.
Got to thank your mum, mate.
Yeah.
She's your #1 supporter.
Yeah.
There was just a pop fly there out to deep shortstop, I believe. Cody was underneath that one, so he's managed to get that one under. So that's 2 out here at the top of the 6th. Anything else you want to tell these viewers, mate? You're a superstar now. You've been on live social media.
Yeah.
You're commentating for a growing sport here in Australia. There's people in the States that are actually listening to you right now.
Are there?
So any shout-outs to any host families? Have you stayed with anyone over there?
Yeah, I stayed with the host family at Next Gen for a while. They were pretty cool. The son Carson, he was my mate. He's pretty cool.
Yep.
And yeah, they were pretty cool.
Oh, well, good on you. Well, thanks again, Mitchell.
Good. Thank
Appreciate you coming to have a chat.
Yeah.
And welcome to Coomera Cubs TV.
Yeah.
We'll see you
Thank
next
you.
time. Well, folks, that was Mitchell Anderson, the young junior star here at Coomera, with a slap shot out to centre field. And Colby underneath that one. And that will end the innings. We will be right back at the bottom of the 6th. Alrighty. Welcome back, folks. We are in the bottom of the 6th. Padres lead 5-4 over the Cubs.
Cubbies looking to get something done this inning right here. Got to come through as that slapped into center field.
With a diving catch.
No call has been made. Caleb's. Oh my God.
I don't know what's going on here, but
No call was made.
there's just a bit of a discussion there. What happened in the outfield?
All right, well, it's one away here in the inning.
Bit of a confusion with everything that was going on. Someone thought there was no catch and kept going.
Jamie Foxx up to the plate now.
And
Takes the first pitch fastball for a strike.
it was a catch. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it was a catch. Curveball in the dirt. 4-1. Redcliffe getting some movement in the bullpen. Jamie lifts it foul. And out of play.
Oh, there he is. He's Az is just sitting there.
Well, he's allowed to sit there.
I was going to say, do you want to get
Yes.
him on the mic?
Has to be out of the dugout. I doubt it. No, it's not. Let's not push those buttons.
Great coach, don't get me wrong. Loves the sport.
Really passionate.
Very passionate.
Jamie Foxx looking to get a ball in play here. Grounds it to the third baseman. Makes a charging play. On the first for the second out of the inning.
You said it before, this is where Cubs really need to fight back.
He gets something going right here.
Let's try and get a 2-out rally going with
Slim Jesus.
Colby. Slim Jesus. They, I'm not going to lie, they do use that as a nickname.
Mm-hmm.
And
He is. He looks like a Slim Jesus. If that's not the perfect nickname for him, I don't know what is. Look at the flow on him.
he does have a good lock of hair.
Yeah.
Makes any ball
He
man
will
jealous.
be he'll be donating it.
Oh, really?
That's why he's grown it out that long. Because I'm unsure of when, but he'll be donating a large proportion of that hair to charity.
Wow.
So
Maybe we'll have an auction going.
auction,
I'm sure some ladies would like some beautiful locks.
auction for some Colby hair. Drilled on into the right center field gap. Center field coming over. He misses it. Runs to the wall. Colby's on his horse. He will pull up at second base with a 2-out double. Nick Sablock coming to the dish now, looking to tie the game up. Sablock came through with a walk-off double in the first game to the right center field wall. Absolutely smoked it on the line. So let's see if he can come up big here again.
Two lefties.
That's how we like it. Top of the lineup right there. As the Northridge alumni digs in for the first pitch. Ooh. Curveball for a strike. Probably just nicked the bottom of the zone there. Oh, on the count. Tying run on second. Another curveball outside for ball one.
So welcome to all our viewers. If you haven't yet commented on where you're from, we've got Phil from California.
Swung on, fouled straight back. That was a healthy cup there.
It's a tough one to see who's actually watching. That's all right. If you play baseball and you're watching, comment where the position that you play. If you have a preferred position that you would have dreamed of playing, or your favourite team in the States.
Swung, fouled to the first base dugout there. What position did you play, Marcel?
I was a
Youngster?
catcher as juniors,
Oh,
and also a left fielder.
command that play.
Played in under 12s all the way through to under 16s.
Any good at receiving the baseball?
Yes, I was 8.
Swung off, fouled off there by Sablock. He's putting up a good fight here.
I retired for for 7 years or something, 7 to 10 years, and decided a point in my life I wanted to go back to a sport that I knew about, and I decided to come back to baseball. Came to Coomera Cubs, and
Thanks for not going to rugby.
and haven't looked back. I've put 100% into this club.
Ball down and in. Very close call there. Good take by Sablock.
All the field preparations and greenliness you see.
Yeah, you do good on this field.
Mate, I just
You
wanted to look
manicure
good
it.
for my cameras, mate.
Oh, okay, I get you. I get you. Swung on hit to the shortstop, Kainoa. Krause makes him a great throw to first base. To retire the side.
With nothing there on the board, so the score still stays at 5-4 for the Padres. We will be back in the top of the 7th. Welcome back, folks. We are in the top of the 7th. I believe the last inning for this doubleheader today. Cubs winning last game.
Walk-off double.
Walk-off double by Sabler.
First pitch from Ian Lee, the new pitcher into the game, is a strike.
And the walk-off was 5-4 the score.
Fastball just outside for ball one.
One and one the count. Way to get ahead on this count.
1 and 2.
Ian Lee, another good young sports player.
Represented Australia at the Under-15 World Cup in not last year, last year.
Last year.
Yeah. Along with Jamie Foxx, the second baseman for the Coomera Cubs. Fastball up. Evens the count at 2-2.
3-2.
3-2. My apologies. Nice pitch there. I believe that was a changeup. Had some very nice depth there. First punch out for Ian Lee. First out of the inning. Jay Myers up to the plate now. Takes a fastball.
So please explain Jay
Redcliffe.
Myers. He was a pitcher for Bandits.
He's a development player for the Bandits.
So what do you mean by development player?
So I believe development player is just you're on the roster, but you're not getting paid.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't make any money off the contract. And you're just there. You get to be on the roster. You get game time. You can work out with the team. You're just not getting
Purely
paid.
experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch from Ian Lee is in the dirt for ball 3. Tucks his shirt back in. Resets himself, looking for the second out of the inning. Swung on. Fouled away over the first base dugout. Count runs full 3-2.
He's really come back, Ian. He's from his last game watching Ian to now getting on the bump. His attitude and wanting to really throw this ball hard and win this ball game has really excelled. So
Swung on, grounded to shortstop. Cody Matthews bobbles it. Fails to corral it again. Jay Myers will reach on an E6. Sets up the double play for the Coomera Cubs. One away here in the top of the 7th. And a runner for catcher comes aboard. Jay Myers relieved of his base path duties. Swung on, lifted. Jamie Foxx tracking well. He's called off by Caleb Psycho, who records the second out of the inning. Jamie with put some sunglasses on out there.
they are struggling with this sun.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, it's behind the clouds, so
It has,
we're
it
good.
has gone down. So hopefully just get out of this inning right here. Create some momentum. 2-away, 1-on for Ian Lee. First pitch. In the dirt for ball 1.
2 out, runner at first here at the top of the 2nd. 1 out away for the Cubs' chance to come fighting back.
That did not look healthy. Oof. I think I was fouled into the near the crotch area of Darren Traynor.
He, yeah,
Kind of flinched there.
he took it pretty well, I have to admit.
I think it was more in the lower area of the chest plate.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. 1-1. Swung on. Grounded to the third baseman, Graham Fisher. He makes a running throw. Dug out by Takuro Hasegawa at first base for the third out of the inning.
Which is good play. Gets them
Good
out
play
of
all
trouble. And we move into the bottom of the 7th.
Padres fail to threaten. They're up 5-4.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th. Cubs, their last opportunity to get a run on.
Boys need to come through here to get that tying run across the plate. Just manufacture a run here. Cued off the end of the bat. Just foul up the first baseline.
Darren Trainer at the plate. He is the tying run for the Cubs. Then on deck, we have Cody Matthews. And then in the hole,
Swung on, grounded up the middle. 6-3 on that put out there. There's one away in the inning. Cody Matthews up now. Looking to do some damage. Get the rally started.
this is where they really need to fight. Go in hard.
Yeah, just string together some quality at-bats. Make the pitcher work. Don't give up free outs. Grounded to third base, deep in the hole. Over to first base for the second out of the inning. Cubs are down to their last out. Graham Fisher up now. He's
Fish.
hopped out to second base, singled and homered in the game. First pitch on the way. Slider taken for strike one. That's a good approach there. Don't want 3 pitches, 3 outs. Or close to. Slider swung on for the second strike of the at bat.
We're down to the final strike here for the Cubs.
Put a charge of one. Jammed. Popped up to second base. First baseman makes a diving catch for the third out of the inning and the final out of the game.
And that would be the ball game.
Padres win it 5-4.
What an exciting game. The Cubs won the last game 5-4, I believe. Yes, they did.
We won 5-4. They won 5-4.
Yeah, so we split the series today. So big shout out to all the viewers. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Make sure you guys keep watching. Our umpires, Nick Day and Scott Sharples. Make sure these guys are all waving. Yeah, there they go. Say hi to their mums. And big shout out to our sponsors, Grimo's Garage, Anytime Fitness, Tambourine Mountain College. You guys have been much appreciated. Also, our big one is Bendigo Bank as well. So big shout out to them. So thanks for that. Yeah, that concludes our doubleheader for today.
Indeed, some good baseball all around.
Yeah, it was actually some really exciting baseball. And thank you, Jack, for
No
coming
worries.
to help.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.
Appreciate
And
it.
also,
Mitchell Anderson.
Mitchell Anderson, as well as Brent as well. So we've had a pretty exciting day when it comes to commentary. So this will be us signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I believe our next home game would be next week as well. We've got
Yep.
another one.
I think against at Narangba? Or
No, we've got our Friday night games at Narangba.
Yeah.
And our Sunday will be here for some reason, I'm assuming. But we will see. We will see. But keep up to date with all our social media and all that stuff, so we'll be able to keep you guys in the loop. Yes. Well, I'm Marcel Van Goa.
I'm Jack Waters.
And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.